Up to keep an eye out for a couple raindrops this weekend, but thankfully this weekend won't be a washout as the rain will be widely scattered, if not primarily falling as of tomorrow night. So plan on plenty of dry time this weekend. Then we have to wait for next week. That has the heat on the way. Triple-digit heat index values possible once we get to about next Tuesday or so. So I guess enjoy the cooler weather while we have it this weekend. Not necessarily cool weather in that it's going to be cold, but it's going to be near average, where instead next week we are going to be well above average. So for tonight, down to 56, mainly cloudy, quiet, very light breeze. Overall, pretty typical type of conditions for this time of year. Then for tomorrow, all the way back up into the mid-70s like we saw as of earlier today. We'll see more in the way of cloud cover and then a chance for some showers heading later on into Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. So just keep that in mind as you make your weekend plans. But again, not a washout. A lot of this is going to end up being scattered. So as we turn to future track, you can see that the start of the day looking quiet, have just some isolated rain possibly developing at about 3 o'clock. And then going into the afternoon to evening, as in late afternoon, you can see that a few thunderstorms may develop. So just keep that 13 Weather Authority app handy so you can track these through your neighborhood. Future track looking a little intense here. I don't think we'll quite see this kind of intensity, but still a good example of how we'll have these hit or miss showers and storms going into Saturday evening. Those do clear out pretty early in the night. One other round possible into very early Sunday morning, and then things slowly wind down from there, expecting to have any kind of spotty rain done by the time we get to the end of Sunday afternoon. So as you can see, lots of dry time here with just very hit or miss showers and storms developing over the next couple days. Temperature-wise, right near average, 78 degrees for Saturday with a light breeze out of the southwest. Then Sunday back to the 80s, which we haven't seen for a couple days, but we'll have those returning into Sunday. And this might be cool compared to what we have in the coming days. Temperatures jumping all the way into the 90s with muggy air setting up. The result is possible triple-digit heat index values going into about next Tuesday or so. That's when the heat really starts to spike, and it feels like 103 with that humidity. Haven't had the 100s in about 10 years. That was back in 2012. Not likely to get there next week, but as you can see, we'll be awfully close. So start practicing some of those heat-related safety tips this weekend. Main thing is start chugging the water. Get yourself kind of ahead of the game before we really start to sweat that out. By the time we get to the middle of next week, you can see that after that big day in the upper 90s for Tuesday, we do relax a little bit, middle 80s to low 90s for the remainder of the week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, the weather does manage to stay hot all throughout next weekend and the week beyond, so it looks like this cool stretch we've been in is going to disappear for a while.